di school choir anymore. Ono no lead ye school choir and I feel obe for me the Lumba Brothers one in now for a year kwabena and I feel so a year ni girlfriend Teresa Bebrese. Now with the support from Teresa, or to me, to quite a call a year Germany or home, and I will share a year Nane Champon. And Nane Champon introducing to a year high life, any reform me a year the Lumba Brothers Band. On my debut album. Yeyaka Kwentuom was produced by his wife Akosua Sewa and released in 1989 after initial financial delays. His launch when Lumba's rise in Ghana music. Amra will release the album Yeyaka Kwentuom no oho. And Lumba be peja yepa. 1990s muhono. And now that Lumba a transition to a solo artist. I will release 33 albums. Besine albums baku 33. Albums ni be any Teresa I will release in 1990 and a tribute to again a childhood love. I've been waha. And also about 1998, Poison, 2001, Tokrom, 2016. And the Didi Hobebe, a 34th album titled Nipa Phone, a Cancer Phone. Nanka no so by no the release again a single again Nipa Phone, a Cancer Phone. Daddy Lumba is known for his evergreen songs such as Teresa, Abenwaha, Yentiobia, Yenya Hubeto, and Pim Pim Domi. Kasa Daddy Lumba nyumudi edoso. Daddy Lumba style of music any a year mentorship na kwako yese or blended a year traditional high life with a year modern rhythms no e banu wodwa sema Daddy Lumba ekto honyum e banu social issues Daddy Lumba to honyum e banu personal reflection sa wotsena se na wadwen wa brabom na wetwa wani ahwe wachi ahwe niema bia wa fam wa brabom no Daddy Lumba sa niema ni na no oyeden woto honyum Daddy Lumba craft no nanka yakwa yese a social commentary as much as a entertainment no na waka abrabom nsem Daddy Lumba to me try nyum to nyum na nyum ne da ho na wutie nyum na to me say papa ya kama sem Daddy Lumba is shra nyankopon di shra no any aduma chede nyankopon de ma no wantena so enyo wono nko an wode ye ne ho Daddy Lumba nkofa wo mentor bi ebi ni oforiamponsa a ye ni breakthrough eba a ye 1999 album ana ye friend ohu chrew Daddy Lumba and the producer ye ohu chre Daddy Lumba the producer sa album no Wintini Shira any a year sa experience na wenya no enyo ono nko an ode ye ne ho na emomo boa e mentor nkrofo bebre. In 1999, Ghana Music Awards, Artist of the Year, Best Album of the Year, Most Popular Song of the Year, Daddy Lumba and Fire. In 2003, Ghana Music Awards, Contemporary High Life Artist Song and Album of the Year, Daddy Lumba and Fire. In 2018, Emmy Legend Award, Exclusive Men of the Year Award, a year Daddy Lumba and a year Legend Award of the Night in the year 2018. Daddy Lumba nyum to carry and controversies in the nebi wo ho over camera Daddy Lumba boy nyum pony mu kai sa nyum no e din sembebre ne ba ye emra Daddy Lumba ni na na champion craft fall out no nenye easy emra na Daddy Lumba tiase no Natchez and some kafan who does recently yes some over kaya was celebrating again his 60th birthday in September 2024, and I was celebrating again his 60th birthday. Anka beye si say ni July mu, I guess September anka Daddy Lumba be 61. But wabeye bi pa Daddy Lumba niema wa ye ne Ghana ha ne Daddy Lumba nyuma wa twere evergreen song tete nyuma ya to enene ma fa wo ma bakra enena sa time no enyum no wo mo ntiase ene wo mo no wo mo kire Daddy Lumba eye nyum tuni bi a wo twere nyum na so de nyum ne to a utie ne ye bi ana wo nyam ntiase na mom afi beba abetwamu na wa afi na wo trase na wotie Daddy Lumba nyum na wo pese wo kire aha no se den aha no de na no pese wo kan mejidi ye pass wotie fo a wotie me Daddy Lumba wa bonyum bia aka wa sembia ma Daddy Lumba bonyum bia da wa koma so Daddy Lumba bonyum bia che wo tibie bia na wo wo mu no I address na de bia me de me kase Daddy Lumba there he is such a versatile artist about the political songs Daddy Lumba ebetumi atrama about wo do asem eyi enyum arewo ekutia edi enyum pa na wo pa ntina nka Daddy Lumba wontumi ntwere for some Kaya, Daddy Lumba, one of his most recent public concert appearances. A Legends Night with Daddy Lumba. Legends Night with Daddy Lumba. Show a course so a year theater beer London, a friend of Lighthouse Theater London on the May 6th, 2024. And our Kobos Ashoe, that was his last public concert appearance. At this sold out event, and our performing a mixture of classic hit songs. Our DBA stage. Sir London Show remains the latest publicly confirmed performance by Daddy Lumba as of mid-2025. And no be hodia to say the way and a deja. My person may be a phone line, so now won't so to me a friend. Now, and near me be a wo Kaiser Daddy Lumba, ya na nyumbi a wa boy ya wo de. And as experience be a Daddy Lumba nyumbi edi ama wo. Wo be pesa wo be share no e ma wo kwan na won so wa friend na what to me I express it
it's
more quite be the body from so name.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And you know, it's actually my first time coming to the Daddy Lumba station and the studio. And it's just very unfortunate that I am coming here under these circumstances, you know. But the family of Daddy Lumba that we popularly know and call him, but officially called Charles Kojo Fosu, regrets to announce the passing of the legend. I have received so many calls. I know that
it's here for na me bo eye ni bia mamo kakra na nka yenua ba sawa me here kopie mu eye DLFM na chese watch mu what has happened will confirm me that the Lumba no, but I think say due to circumstances beyond my control no me boa into me emma muntie ne ye nti ye beto adwumadi ne so na etie for maybe a phone lines no na chese mo so to me afre na my den matre monso so some of the fond memories you have of Daddy Lumba Mr. Moite for Sawufra ubeko straight to the point na also watch Daddy Lumba nyumbi bia watia with de Daddy Lumba nyumbi aka wa asema ma Daddy Lumba nyumbi I created some experience bi amawa wonso ubepese ubeche na etiefo ayeden etumi ayeden etiebi na chese ye de dwumedie no ato akọ na etiefo number samo betumi afre na enche bia me de ba betudwa na mo etumi afre. Hello, Udini baby Alfrefi. Me patrol see a friend saying.
Gaspia.
Okay, yetio. Okay, yetio.
Oh, and you are really pa you are. Now, then you back one. Yemi test. I come at the mammy. A bear cocoa. Your cockers you more. Oh, boys, custom ye. I'm going to manage Macaba for you. Oh, boy, you manage Madame the whole day. Standing you know me, boya. Then you want to get me to the Pia as a TV. Was and you want that for my gun and mamma or my gun as any at pay home. I'm a net. The Lumba so qua. The different years. Not to a piano and the fun in channel. Now, I can say, I have 4 more coincidence. Almost no musician, the Lumba. And
okay, means so medase yensan kwa human. So hello, Udini baby Alfrefi. Hello, Udini baby Alfrefi. Oteminka. Hello. Okay, it's for yebe guso ebia humano na chese mwetumi afre na fe ma yeden matre mo so some of my experience. Me pa Oteminka Udini the saying. Hello, Udini baby Alfrefi.
It's a boy new.
Yeah, boy, you too.
Because I feel coco. It's a no correct. Well, crowd because I'm watching the Martini soup. It's a no more boy. I hate him by you know what's the you know, son and no. Now, me fat, yeah, papa, crazy, and I will be a more thing. We end them the first time I read around the Crown Phantom, and then some go from near Pijayan Sanum Kakran, no correct, ain't me for any canons, Monina.
Okay. Hello? Udini baby Alfrefi, Oteminka. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Frank,
okay, Frank, you too.
The pacho, I know, pay start out there, papa, you know, shame. And then who said, BBSC. A da, me who say, men are not called. A da, ye mamma and that's why a day at the Katia is so. And then the man who say, men are now, one and a me, a film in Kuala Bruma, mammy, Kakrano. Then when you, a diamond is a bad Katia, and who say, yes. ɛnwom no yɛbɔe paa na anɔpa wie die me kra me fiafem me bro me wafo me do wodi betu dwa na ma me jai sɛ ma me wona abeka sɛ asa me dish me papa na sɛ me sunu mu bi no me huni me ya me homiti wodi bepem tama wodi mo start some program ya machine jide mo kakra ma trans sa die mo kanyina yankopɔn na yɛbɛka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔmfɛ papa no nsie baabi papa na abrabɔ bɛbɔ yɛ ne nipa bi anya afutuo ɛwɔ na ne nwum tuo mu yɛmfa mo yɛ bra na ne kɔ na wɔkɔ no nso no yɛnim sɛ Ghana for deɛ yɛbɛka na wi na ayɛ sɛ wi na ayɛ sɛ yankopɔn na ne nim deɛ yɛ ɛna ɔyɛ ma ne man yɛ nyina yɛmfa nhyɛ ho den medamase.
Okay. It's here for Opeso Frabet to me and friends 03022579001 03022579000. Hello, Udini baby Afrifi. Hello, Udini baby Afrifi. Hello, Utiminka.
Yeah, I'm so uncle.
Pacho Udini baby Afrifi.
From Daniel, I'm Afrifi so too.
Okay, Daniel, you too.
Yeah, and number quite nice was memorable. Was men said that, and then Teresa also was very nice. And in fact, when the news broke out, I thought it was one of the rumors. And I think he has finished his work. So.
Okay, Udini baby Afrifi.
Udini Cynthia. Maria Opa. Oh, trust. We dear Massa. Ubata Sibo. That's a diary. Oh, Maria Opa. Mesisuda onso wo at the Calahaban to Nesto Kojo Fusidi, the Aponic Pista. Mesu just me with your mayor. Ye at him at the act of running Arama Musiramo Mbo, your legend Bakuna film. My man crab your papa. Ye may be sufficient. Ye you can be ditched. Na no more many super na me sis me abare 11166 she mo someone I just say me twice in my choice any order for bantam cry I have order for bantam she mo mami that's it.
Okay. Yen so yeda say ese we free it for mama yentie enyumia Daddy Lumba boy 111666 one of the beautiful songs Daddy Lumba edit to her Daddy Lumba nyum de I don't know you can see a born of 5 hours non-stop or cry you bet to me abo ama na sintie for mama yentie enyum ye besa basisia
Mefra was Nami baba fuye man one come get doing your anchor
Peace 104.3
Peace 104.3
Anchor ni so family
Tune in to 104.3 Peace FM, celebrating the life of Daddy Lumba. Hello?
Peace 104.3
Some consume my
Eti for mama yenko na yenko tie ani we ye nua ba se wa me here okopie mu eye DLFM no ne nsema wode ye den wode atu dwane bi wo ho na ye den ye ba bebo ama eti for ne de ye besrem asem fa nchen mfidie ne ye adwuma na ya na eto da bia ehun tumi etochi makakra so we apologize for delay kakra ewe na ye transmission him say the mfidie na san ababe sini na so nti ye beto aso na yakoye ni entertainment review na wotie meeting the MCI ebo mama yentie ye nua ba se wa me here ewo DLFM.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And you know, it's actually my first time coming to the Daddy Lumba station and the studio. And it's just very unfortunate that I am coming here under these circumstances, you know. But the family of Daddy Lumba that we popularly know and call him, but officially called Charles Kojufusu, regrets to announce the passing of the legend. I have received so many calls. I know that you have as well.
Exactly.
In fact, everyone has, but it is with deep regret and sorrow that we announce that our legend is gone. It's been yeah, I mean, yeah. And you know, it's actually my first time coming to the Daddy Lumba station and the studio. And it's just very unfortunate that I am coming here under these circumstances, you know. But the family of Daddy Lumba that we popularly know and call him, but officially called Charles Kojufusu, regrets to announce the passing of the legend. I have received so many calls. I know that you have as well.
Exactly.
In fact, everyone has, but it is with deep regret and sorrow that we announce that our legend is gone. It's been
it's for ni amuti ye nua ba se wa me here watch mu officially it's been confirmed say Daddy Lumba Charles Kojosafo when yana baby call at the age of 60 anka a year next 2 months and anka Daddy Lumba ebedi 61st birthday 61 nanka September mu and anko bedi 61 na fofi antoata into mi amambe tuno and as to dia ekoba ya when owu ye die sisi ade ye ni sa information ye be die che na se bibi piem a ye de ayeden ye de abreti for na mo nso mahunu yaw fa microphone ne
Ghana music because not that Lumba ye icon you need done so because so check nyom to mu history mpa or you be na especially newer and younger generations no na omo hwe no so omo hwe ne pa even for microphone from Gen Z yes omo nim nyom to mu kra no omo na kra nim the legend Charles Kojufusu. In fact omo de nyum ejame pa intie na ebe very sad day ebe unfortunate me initially eba no na me njindi because unse ya afibia na ba kwa be film it's na me very skeptical but I feel officially ebusian through omo lawyer a release statement there I think say sad and I'm hoping say Ghana for everybody together near celebrity ne legacy ne life because we impact here I'm also hoping to see the in terms of celebrating such a legend. Hopefully, bit menya monuments we may celebrate ni impact. Unfortunately, Ghana has any music museum, but maybe we be my turning point. But than say nyuma or the buyer be more a year futu, be more so they live your life, and his impact can never be replicated. And the very sad.
Tilly, for microphone. Tilly, me ti me no na studio won said ya mesu. Many are seen in a koko. I mean, it's a very sad day for all of us. Ghana phone in a yara hopa because being kase Daddy Lumba no nyenipa. But as to say, I deal with basis say no. Honestly, you move be brave. I drink. Anya day. Uncle Tilly.
Bema ebusiafo ne shedding. In as much as you don't know as a nation no, or you obi this year first. And you know, I think at this point the me kind of say, am I impressed? Oh, he's a star. You know, trying to get ahead of the family and their plans because Sebe. Or you're a legend there, but or you'll be this year so they will also have plans. You know, let's respect this moment for Ebusiano. Now we shouldn't overdo things. Our chinebino, Sebi send ya don't know. I per se bibia bekoto new way chino enko say because of ye exuberance over assembly, you know. But all the same, ye Ebusia for shedding.
All right, Mungu.
Yeah. Ghana Ashri ade. Nipa I'm a praying inche nipa bejini ding. We're one of the lines that Daddy Lumba Nenyumu. Yeah, yeah, because I never thought say a day will come. Daddy Lumba it be free and sa. Adikuntia so many great ones free and sa. But Adikuntia ma Daddy Lumba different. I never thought say be free and say because of how I will see a crown home. Sankenya and say cranny and shadan tessa Daddy Lumba kasa. And we felt say he's ageless or need to say he's just there. And to wake up today, I ever be age Medina, you better say Daddy Lumba free one quite a shock. Ghana has lost a great icon. Just why influence it the music industry in a major way. Obi or Ghana habia or because unsia bibi in free Daddy Lumba on yontofo no insia bibi free Daddy Lumba and you and I said the way I will see here in career no name is only back on your trophy. So many of us young cry in the 80s ne eba nyina no o papa ehia o ma me no me sure said that Lumba nyum e kan ho bi no dey and lie. This is on the lighter side, but it is real. I am Yabi. My condolences goes out to the family, and we are in support, hoping say at the right time you na able to me Asia na yakra na chikra. A year with ye Kumasi for be pa ye be so ampa. You hear the backra. If we nyakra the beko no for the akoba because that Lumba no or ye for the whole Ghana. We don't say.
Okay, James. And then what the agenda ne buy and now we na ababe to your kwam.
Yeah, me 1 year say. Few calls be a my I just say time as I didn't see no was almost the same time Enwa Najo. Na me me brother Edin Honkomo. We're talking about the artistry, and through him, you know, once I ultimate coin vocabularies be because of his command over the Twi language. And no more or less, you know, we were celebrating him. Yeah, you know what that say? A dear betching, na Lumba and Kayan Hubu. And Penifo say woo cradia and quantimate. And you know. Abanesa, but ocean a contribution why it will be one the purpose on your man as I used to say Omrameye will be a castle or a farmer will be a castle me teacher obi o wa ye ka so me radio presenter. So obey radio presenter, how well are you going to use or are you using the microphone to effect changes and make impact? And to share Lumba de Enwa Nenyoma wa toye wa chichen krofobi re wa solving krofobi problems ama wo. Even when he crossed over to gospel music bia ni hono ma yatosin Lumba de no. And to me dear or the greatest musician Ghana has ever produced. I'm sure say nyame na e ka so mran asase so meto nwomo a nyame ani beje na djuma oyeye no ho. Now anybody who was closer to him so any beje na e ka say aban no, it shouldn't be aban, it should be the state, because Lumba wambe serve aban bia was serve the state, and they will say this state resources support no, because through ni nyum to no o create nyuma bebre, create wealth so ema Ghana for ama aban jeje ho tax nti o man no nya Lumba so mfaso bebre nti se say dia me fan say esi foforo nti afi na mpanifo eye ntotoye yenhwe na mesre say emwa bia as a state, as individuals, ye betimi di aboa na dey celebrating no. Lumba yo bia na wasenka o tiase ne ye ese ye program de anano ya anye, but we are, let's take an advantage. And maybe a BBC and Sani Ashemra, BBC ya and Shemra and to ho, until we can base on this and see say and you maybe or why within the creative industry, you know, I was say yeah, because we call other countries are a DNA prevent you from emulating Sanio Mano. Yenina Lumba Dieso, Nanam Pedu a co, Nanam Pedu, so mean na to me no dear na Lumba ne Nana Ampedu na ne compete, and a Nanam Pedu a coy, and a Lumba so a co. Nanam Pedu no yentimi anyashi as a state for the music industry.
Okay.
Enti yenya Lumba de so na yentimi fanye bibi na yehunu say music no so eka one of the elements to develop the nation no. If say sebi you uni penny wo fie na fa Lumba nyom na wo kan brabo mu nsem a wo de betu ho fo. Enti no na kakra meka no emabusua no yakọ maga Ghana fo nyina yakọ.
Okay, it's for Yabekwa Humane so na yeni a Honorable Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokofu Akasa Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokofu Esquire na waye Member of Parliament for Bantama constituency a free January 7th 2013 ebepim January 6th 2017 na chese woye Member of Parliament or a year MPP ticket. So Yankwa Humane so na Yan NTS also will contribute to the show. So let Yankwa Humasuni and drink honorable Pachotam in Kaima by the entertainment review. So Bibi Aboko
and Yaboko sir and so Chedia Puntia Fanta.
Okay, honorable. Yan NTS na also person contribute bibi to show no and ne ewo a year your legend Daddy Lumba when yan baby koi.
Yes, draw my attention to some program na Daddy Lumba a home pomo a womb a child could do push. Na a home being here as I say, in your baby near the another Tundi. Na I'm outside the nipa ya kana asem no ya na ha adwen woti ase a dia ese patawo nipa mpese ya de be mawo o man mpese ya be kakra na ase ite ofri mu kwanza enya de papa nanso za na be part and parcel of us the ne I anti asem papa na inia ya yonku ibibia na me ato nsa frɛ ne ne ɛyɛ awerɛwosɛm nanso yɛmfa bi nyɛ asiasɛm ɛnka sɛ onipa biara ne nea onyame de dom a de ba asase so sɛ wohwehwɛ mu na nhunu nea ɛsɛ fata wo na onyame animonyam wɔ mu na wotu ho anammɔ no bɛboa ɔman kyekyerɛ bɛboa abusua ne society nyinaa ɛsɛ sɛ ɔyerɛ wo no ayɛ ne yie na yɛ a bɛyɛ ne yie no dankwa ama bi no yɛto nsa nyankopɔn to nsa prɛ wa na adasedie no ayɛ sonko ebi na Daddy Lumba di a yɛka no asɛm wontumi nka Daddy Lumba asɛm the rise to stardom aberɛ a yɛyɛ mu bi yɛni mu bi ɛnɛ ne kyɛ sɛ story no anyɛ complete na ɛnkɔba sɛ yɛka Daddy Lumba asɛm na yɛyɛ mu bi yɛayɛ kurom ne yɛte hɔ na yɛhwɛ daabi ɛmmoa ɛti sɛ yɛni bi papaapa na hyɛaseɛ ɛne nna a onyame ato nsa afrɛ no a ɔde ne dwumadi aba awiei ɛti menim sɛ dodoɔ no a na ɛdi yaw indeed obi ɛdi yaw wɔ maamu nea ɔmpɛ Lumba asɛm mpo na nyɛ no nnwom baako mmienu bi a yɛbɔ a ɔbɛsɔre asa ɛti sɛ akɔba ne sei a na yɛma abusua no yɛ ho yɛ akɔ no na mo nso a mowɔ entertainment industry a ɔka ho bi ɛyɛ mo asɛm papaapa nti sɛ mo nua no ka biribi sɛ baabi ɔwɔ a wote ase a now yɛ legend a ɔman no hyɛ wɔ animonyam na yɛdeɛ yɛnte saa afei yɛ koraa na yɛbrɛ w ase yɛde yɛse deɛ wɔ mu no deɛ anim nti ne nyinaa mfa nyɛ afotusɛm na mo a mowɔ industry no mu a moka deɛ wɔ mu no mompɛ pomasi berɛ na monhyehyɛ na nyɛ de biara da ana onipa bɛbɛ wiase na ọba bɛyɛ deɛ ɛsɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ɛde boa anigyeɛ na ɔbɛkɔ na wakɔ ne saa ne yɛntumi nya nka adom biara ɛba ne saa yɛsɛ nkura ɛma afoforɔ a ɛdi akyire mete sɛ na mobɔ nana mpadu din afoforɔ bebrebee abɛtene kɔ a ɛho bɛhia na yɛmfa dlda yi ɛnyɛ sɛnhia na yɛmfa nka ne sa kwadwopo so ntɛm deɛ ɛte sɛ nnua pɛpɛɛpɛprɛkopɛ because Sasia Precope 1985, 40 years in or Germany. We met first in East Berlin and Sana Equaco Pim West Germany, Sabreno. 1986. Now, we release that Lumba Brothers in your first year, I country. The American say not just an example, Dimwakutine papa. There I am not here. Peace FM. An example, sad, may do any part who do the aka. Start ya na the corner any more could do peppers were a fiddy, Umubeye, but maybe the moment I say and send a baba to Ghana. Samedaya Opwa, Yameboa. 30 years, you know, or a baby of my Ghana, I can't be in 1993, and then Jao about Ghana for good. That could you know Sukru Kremua and Bruce. Or a star precope, nor a legend. The Pianua, the village near Jeffrey in some Fata, a number. I'm a criminal, a transnation Kunya, the infant who be I can. Abusane de media pat precope o ma mi wuye o ma mi ka baby amasa ka baby me na metene chen the closest person na me Lumba chen yesie de da na ma mi yesie ne ma me tu mi ama no mi ade nyina ye no pa se for precope the pay ko fie ano papa na metene ka che
okay
Germany ba be 3 days in fa ho.
Okay.
Also, say why nominate the lawyer name the nominate. Comedian on that say. I
Okay, honorable. Yeah, but I say any kakra would they ababeboa yenkoma ye di no studio ha ye da si bebre say a friend one so to me fine na oni e kasa ye da si.
Come on.
Okay. Honorable Kokofu ena yeneno etwetwe nkomoi na chese Daddy Lumba yobi ana oni honorable omo ye body pa yenkwa homa no so ne eni one of the renowned producers a womo wo Ghana hanum say ya womo produce enwuma kese wo kom ha watie bia ye wode eye osofo pani a industry mu de ye friend Kewa na so na sorry man so wedin a womo de friend no yenya nti yese na Kewa any Daddy Lumba kra wo studio a chese womo ye adwuma wo project bi so yenko ahman so ne ani Kewa entwetwe nkomo na yentie wo no so nenum se Kewa mpacho se yenko ya ma akwa about entertainment reviews so okay Kewa I think say information I mean saka ye and say na oni Daddy Lumba go so wo studio mo ye project bi hu adwuma Mr. wa it's a kakra boy mu kakra.
Yes, na recorded a project started it was very, very, very for me it's one of the production na Lumba may he so rest in peace was willing to invest a lot of his time, his finance, everything in that project because right from go, no, he just knew that this is a big project for him, and he, we had been doing that,
Okay, na sa project we na just a single and na say na album and now because nim said that Lumba de under his belt, or be 33 albums. He's yet to release the 34th. And na mo ye ho adwuma na.
Exactly. It was the 34th one we're doing. On that part, this particular 34th, no be 7 songs, but we're aiming at doing about 14 songs. Now, we'll put it together, But in the quest of doing it, we say, really the singles being whilst we put together the album, because Lumba would always want to finish his entire production where we're releasing a single on that album. But with the Ebenene Kasai and I think it's not a bad idea. And the plan was to release a single whilst we put together the entire album.
Okay, inti single no when you release it cry and asa asemia be.
There be a release cry, na yati asema embassy.
Wow. And say what will then happen to the project? Is it still ABR? I don't know. And Shashayane to saying Yeni Abusian Besheni Ashesi able to me a release Anasi a bit Jana. What is it going to be?
Well, that entirely lies with the family. So do some way there's little we can do because as much as is a project that we're all doing, the family would have a very important say as to whether they would want to release or not, etc. Yeah.
Okay. Na Kewa senia na woni Lumba Jumei. Can you just share with us some of fond memories Oni enyum tuni Daddy Lumba enya what were his work ethics saying na wo ye na juma because the kind of perfection na Daddy Lumba releasing enyuma a title no sebio yenya a kwine and an juma no we would want to know a for person who not or yen saying the creative process net to saying or bebano nan yum na wa ye now about beto and saying it here.
So you rightfully you sue the word perfection. I mean, only Lumba Jumadia understand that all he wants is perfection. And I don't know how long it would take. I think that's one thing I learned from Lumba. So if it's got to be done, it's got to be done well. And working with Lumba there, in the past, Tiasia, because my album in the year, it was the first time I was working with him in I couldn't really understand that because now instrument and he wants to be involved. He wants to show you or maybe change the sound, add this one, remove this one, and you know. When we started, I may a bit confused about it, but along the line I caught it and I understood it. The utie sa many that Adom project now.
And Pacho Nyumbe, Mr. Abo Nyumnibio.
Many Adom yeah. That entire project, no. That album was a unique because all the songs were, you know, carefully, you know, crafted and then written, for want of a better word. And I'll be sad say whether he, you know, writes his songs, all his songs before he comes into the studio. Lumba ain't intro studio. Lumba can do 3 verses, 4 verses without looking in a book. He is such a genius. I mean, or he makes sure that the backup artist, you know, vocals in area, so he will just input his voice. But one take. I mean, dealt with a lot of artists. Be with my 4, 5, 6 takes. Look at the autonomous once. He will add another voice to make it stronger, and that is it. You know, but recently, I mean, another new project, no. He was giving me a new vibe. Because this project of Fremno say, I want you to give me something that is not the Lumba, like maybe release you because with the Lumba at the core different level. And this project had Lumba on Afrobeat, Lumba on Amapiano, Lumba on High Life.
On this particular project?
Yes, Lumba on, roots rock, reggae. So it was, you know, something very, very unique. You know, it just showed me that this man is really, really, you know, a genius, because some of the things that all contributed, I never knew he had all that. And some of the songs that he was bringing out for us to sample, etc.
Peace FM.
He really had that knowledge, you know. And so, yeah, I mean, yes, that's what happened.
When was the last time we share Daddy Lumba and Sana Asemi Ebaye?
Oh, I think it was 2 weeks ago or 3, because we're frequently working in the studio in Oka. Say, you're taking a break because he had to take care of some few things. Oka also took one cry, and I'm sure, and then that's anytime he's ready, I'm available for him. And but near Kasao phone, so dear. I think, if I'm not mistaken, about a week or 2 weeks ago, we spoke. Now I was even pushing the end drop one song. Now, you know, whilst we it's a good idea, and you know, we have to meet and then prepare and then put a song together. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Kiwa yebejawa mawako. But then what would be your final words about him and I said to his fans and family?
If you gave me 10 hours to talk about Lumba, or perhaps the entire day, because Lumba is an icon. He is, for want of a better word, you know, Lumba. When I was working with Don Jazzy, one of the artists he always mentioned, you know, to do something with was Lumba. Because Lumba, he took the entire Ghana to a different, you know, country back, etc. And, you know, I believe that we have lost a major person with regards to his contribution to the Ghana music industry, and perhaps not only that, but even social matters. About, you know, the Niyama Ecoso Society, how you can live your life, and so Lumba is just, one person who had a lot of things in him. And so we've really lost, you know, a prime person.
Right. Okay. Okay, well, you better say a friend to me, so that's it. Thank you very much. But so next week, you better from our studio in Komo. I was here, no, but you better win him.
Anytime.
Okay, Pacho Yedasi. Kewa one of the renowned producers Ebano Ghana Nyum Tuma Wodimu Akotini Pa wono enye ne twetwe enkomo Kewa yesofu penny esa so a music producer na woni Daddy Lumba adwuma e woni 34th album 34th album ananka wo mo ba be release ena Fofia Ntoata akwa ni say anyum to fo bebre na aba etwemu we anyum tumni anu abompa ya sere Nyankopon say obetumi ama usa nimdie ni nyansa ne ahoɔdene ene versatility a ɛwɔ nwum na sebe also wetumi e de abonum Daddy Lumba share the music career see albums are release eye bako 33 ekai say efi a me nyi wo mu die na anopa bia musicians and na me papa me kai say samre no na ye cassette and I know the cassette eshe tape mu na wabo Daddy Lumba Amabwa Hima Lucky Dube and Bob Marley sa nyumi and me nyini no me tie ya e shape me taste in music enti Daddy Lumba die me die me sini fam aya na mpempi nkofo e de ya sresem ka se and then I'm a form about young girls or moped Daddy Lumba nyum de na chese wo mopen kokora I mean on a lighter note enu mum de no kremum but on a lighter note I mean enyumba kwa Daddy Lumba boy ya na eye me depa eye mpimpim edomi baby ano trim say wo so wo mpenasem na so enyuma wo tu nyina no onim tu sitiri word to word mpimpim domi momenti sa nyumi na yeba betwa yejumedie no so
some pim time pim dream yo pim time pim I don't yo pim that's it yo kwayo me nya bia body yo kwayo tell me you can't say me see a dream you where do you go? Hey, the conium side is a say, go be wamana in Yadana, batteries on Quanyo. Tia Chancy, Saba Manana, Nuncia, Nana, Brana, the dodo, Contanchi, Alicia, Saba, Chas no Baku, Quencho, Down. Banana, pim, dope, pim, and I tell you, pim, as I miss your tell you, pim, and so, hey, time, Mr. Washonash, Mr. Washo Democrat, and the better office, yes, when you bring it out the way, Mr. Washo Democrat, was 7 years. At the Lumba, Mr. Washonash, Mr. Washo Democrat, and the better Water, and any milk was all true. If you are open the put every day, every night. If you are a Mefibia, or come and I'm on to Water, and any milk was all true. If you are open the put every day, every night. If you are a Mefibia, or come and I'm on to Asio, my banya mobita. Swinging to see trick, word to word, verse to verse. Oh, Umpenio, Cratchie, never no come, maniaci. Indeed, you and him, Umpao, baby. Uno, baby. Yes, open a man's back. Yes, open a man's back. I guess you. Chansi de nyansa for natio nyansa for sia. Tisa unkwa uchrimia. Pim na domio. Chansi pim tamia. Pim tamia. Pim tamia. Pim na domio. Pim tamia. Pim tamia. Pim tamia. Pim na domio.
4 minutes after 3, Peace 104.3. Here for Sama Makwaba. Councillor Lutrot, Ababe Kanye and Sama Ha. Councillor Lutrot, I was studio ha. Councillor, yeah, Mama Kwaba.
Yeah, Mammy Kasa. Oh. So, ma'am, you're not going to be afro. Me come back, me am tea.
Councillor Mr. Kasa. Nah, yeah, sorry, yeah, wrap it up. Yeah.
Bema yeah spirit be entertain pa bia ma yadwen ho one crofo sa wo so kwa asama so da wa kwa cemetery da enye yi akọ ho go eden ho ya ya gid na ho cry go sra cry enka dia okay ya flow sen cry didn't the sen ya MC ya ye boa ade ton crofo ani si a then e chia ba ne de man crofo me anyamfom so ya chia
shedding
Mr. Yanka Yako, Lumba Yako, we Yako, also Wabon. Nam say asem say see ya chia say na say Yako maybe say obia. The on cry di na was wafon.
Yeah, busuan for shedding.
Yeah, mom shedding. Now ka say Yako ni
Yako. Na no so what ya.
Na nim Yako, oni de ka say Yako, oni be ka Yako. Go fa yedi na men kasa why? What? Me da say tiefo, why yedi me be kasa. Yema busia for shedding. Esan say the area was asasi so bia ede na busuani ebema ayaresa bia ade ba ko eye ni sadi hu ni se ne ho nton ni mfa ni nkofie na ye nyina ye mbonje ne so ni nda doctor for na asifo ase but ya ekoba ni say ni pane ade no call ni ansan fa na mba to de bia na no disem kra etwa to no obi ntumi entie inti na ya na ye mabusia shedding so mon shedding say omo de hye atofom de ye kan say ye see de ade to ni ne nyum no na eyi enti ye de be boa won na ya bode wuro na Daddy Lumba ye nyina ye nim say me da atwa to am hia ne na last event or ye wo Grand Arena he performed very, very well. He was doing very well on stage, and we all admire his style. The last but one event, and like I said, we did share just about last month. We are in July. Yes, this month. Father Abraham, Papa, and in Mammy ye Nasino. We advertises of Papa. We only passed by. We born someone or course and we all know that is of him. But Lumba has been a man that has kept himself away until he's performing. I don't know if anybody says Lumba Tiha. But he lived a life of an grown up and penny for event as sick and alcohol. And he want to say young boy CB. If they are no pa, you post picture and trust you was saying. Why is most of the pictures never I will be asking why is everybody posting Lumba? My first worry, and say the announcers of funeral are not nurses and doctors. and it is in the patient's charter.
Announce of death or funeral.
The announce of death of anybody, it's not the right of any medical officer into the public domain. To declare somebody dead, say Rebecca Sobiawa, Mrana Yadi Jumane say, a nurse, the critical clinical practitioner, a doctor, and a declare say, I see me see why then. What Tony Benkum so, and now only hope you. But the Camilla correct says, you see, who the hospital mpoa. Now ya le call ya le shempo. Na won kan chiningu ya. Na nurses no mu bi, doctors no mu bi, and na cleaners no mu bi a omo wo hospital na wokɔ no. Na ye de saa de na tu dwa. Mma ye ntu ye na nsi oyi. Ese mimi wu na unnim. Na mbusi anka na woka meku bi datika.
And then councillor, a nurse in Ibin and that Lumba a news on the better about it because I mean we have heard na ya tete. But now you're in GD. But I officially heard from a DL.
But before that, now DL for a cancer. Now picture ne pie. Why is everybody posting him? Esida. What only say Esida? Yabo bi uto. Me cram tie. A news item sebewu. Sata my cast me wu a 6 o'clock news. Na me gina Shell filling station na airport na. Me se same ho akwa bruchiri. Flight no late anti with the motor bag and I miss some attack. It's not warm toilet no. And I'm anti frame say. Then I buy say me. And I'm saying news ben or sending news ma. Me me phone that no so. And go for GD. Say me wu ampa. Anti the announcement no it be a trend say officially embra. But yan share the same be afa to her. Official announcement for the demise of anybody or what public space. Eye busua o ya ka ho de yan so yete ane aye den enumpo yete a ye hwe se ye wo ho kwan se ye ka bia na yen sua sa de na ye aka yen ho a nurse for a doctor for cleaners work clinics driver for amu fan crofo di ko hospital mu sua se bibi ba na ye di obi akọ hospital na bibia ye na enya mo asede mo ni hu kwan se mbeka mesrew se busuan panyin ti ni nteso gu anim a amamre kwan so no ansa na ubedi nkomo no usi sa gina ye na ansa na wokasa de beka bia ye nwa be ma ye papa wada ni benkum so me de letter na me hu ye ne ya ena me.
Letter be.
Say, letter ne buy no. Lawyer ne sign me boy.
Patron.
Bentias here.
Say nebusian for ne dey. I mean that's.
Ni baby.
Why me ana?
Letter no mu say nebusian for.
Well, when you read the content of the letter.
What reading here pa?
Of course.
E will be painting na me dis ankomo ya to hoyi. So that's here. Me the minim. Say me amenanim ni na me dom lutro de busuan na busuan panyima me ho kwan po se me be ka se ye nua ba George Lutro ana ye nua be ma Georgina Lutro te wu a oduma se me beto sankra na busuan panyini din mu sat me game na se enti me hu letter no me say me gidi se lawyer kukudam se nso onfa ni din enye den embedi sa engro agro yi oti dem na say like the lawyer will not give his name for such things. But I still want to be careful, say, the announcement of the demise of any family member. Why a fast day no man share kurumuha. Ye besi ubi uta ni pano enko ya ye begie dia baby e fiba no enye ho. It is a munyina mo agya to mu say krate na mabontin kire say eyampa eya nokre. Empo ma se wa me a onko DL station what da di kan okọ ho according to onu anenu nsam ne say di kan kọ ho a ne say okoya announcement say nkrofo frefre na bisa ne say
I don't think that's the case. Me are very sure say busua ne man ho kwan so because for a while now Mr. Mami so me can't to was any me tie for be who say hold on cancer mbacho hold on me try Katie
in the wrong way so let me land it.
You will land.
No.
You will land.
This intent of women getting the law into their hands, revocation of consent in conversations. So mami
you will finish. The American is saying
premature conversation ejaculation. No, be a fan in another way.
I get it.
What did I'm not saying what you are saying. And the angle you are taking, I'm not taking it there. Me say, what me we am pusuno ama or no on trust station order. Sena frɛ ne eba wɔ ne so na ma wa watumi abi na no akase eya no kure say. Enti pay the letter out. Say what me ewure studio onko hoda to give the announcement. I am getting convinced. Say right has been given. But maybe I me te no. Dear or announce etu bedroom eye ebusua. Eno ene da form. Ya hwe yi a ye besua tra. Na ye de amamre na kogu baabi a ye mfangu.
Mami musa asem we o na ewo musa ebusua na announce say ebia wo modehie bi afri mu ana asa waka baabi. But then ebusua no wo ntumi nka asem mfa nhye obi anu mane meka ma omo ana. We person busa.
Yaw. Ebusua ka asem hye wano a se wo se a ugina ebusua so na eka.
That is exactly what Sewami here did.
And yes, you are zeroing on Sewami. I'm not. Let me come and tell you.
Okay. Say ono asem na wa kopa banti na me busa.
Where must Sewami uncle studio order akọ? Let you say it is truly an me see me jina no mo so de agya to me say de enam no eya no kure. Anati was here. Men ka say ebusua ma ne kwan. Na se ebusua ma se wa kwan na se wa kokasa no ran jejeje. But men ka say se ebusua ma ho kwan na ya odi nkomo yi. Sasem ni si ye no obi aba ebusua bi afa phone frɛ ebusua bi se ebusua. Ya ba ebusua bi se ebusua. Omo ya gitu mu so mutumi ka kire yen se no kure no. Ebi ku afa phone no mutumi nkasa no mu su. Enti once of a phone na o su ne pe no. You can mistakenly assume say na asem na nam krom no no kure. But me see when you are mandated by a family to announce, the miminim ewo ya mamre mu say yati enteso aguanum na akasa, so you announce through that medium so that it becomes an authentic information. Because me tie me wu enye mu na mu beka me busu apanyi ne ba beka say ebusu apanyi
nsa na ebusu apanyi no bedu Peace FM ha kra ni akanwie
hona me that is where I'm fighting my issues from.
Okay.
Hona me can know yeah Hona make us say, I just said the media runs ahead of the family. There are families that they lost their this year, unfortunately, no. This year now, or TSM, Nancy, you never go ha. Any accident, yeah, it's still an accident in definition. But the car net to a trailer, no, a premier, we saw a blogger writing, say, as you may see, in a critical condition after a serious accident. Serious one. Yeah, for a phone friend, or see, oh, bra. But you declare so a critical condition. And it's becoming of us in the media landscape. Say, Yenshia Bibi Fimu say, Mesramo, there's a way to announce. Me Chatonia, you see, answer na Queen, late Queen Elizabeth Bewuno. For more than 12 years, BBC for constantly practicing how to announce it. When him say I'm a model of announcing the demise of the Queen, are done now a protocol for our media people to now know how to announce. No, but to use that method. The Queen is dead. Okay, it's a protocol. But him say I'm a munu. Yen see yes sir. We don't do it that in our tradition.
How do we
but
do it?
Almost style no. Done in style. And to who blog a bit show and not show. Lumba is dead. A wrong way for us. Men my yen tra. His son say, a bushien be sunu and sunu edaho. Obi this year and a da for me. Obi kunu, obi papa and a da for me. Meme diani say, yen how to announce. Let's not bend our traditions and our protocols. A bushien, yamamu shedding. yɛsrɛ mo sɛ yɛkasa ne ano tra mungu nsam ɛmfa ntwe aso na yɛnsua adeɛ na yɛba nkena akyɛ nti yɛfie kura n'ase aba kurom adwen sɛ yɛni na abie ɛnti yɛbibia modernization Gen Z modernization ɛyɛ wrong. When it's wrong, it's wrong. Even if everybody is doing it. If it's right, it's right. If nobody is doing it. And yeah, media ni say, yeah, yes, yeah. Who are beso can Daddy Lumba? Our when you be kohunya maybe. Kasa se obi a oye Ghana ni.
And
no obi a wakotina manonia. What to your mamle nyina kunia. I will say, there's a modern way of announcing. We celebrate him. That's when we will stop. We will definitely stop because this is how we are.
Okay. Adeɛ baako a mepɛ sɛ mede bɛto Ghanafoɔ anim sɛ mesrɛ Ghanafoɔ no bi. I say this with a heavy heart. I'm very sad. Mesrɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ mepamakyɛw. Yɛmpɛ TikTok videos bi a obi ba bɛtena TikTok ba bɛkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu na ɛna Lumba kɔyɛ sei na Lumba kɔyɛ sei na Lumba kɔyɛ sei. Yɛsrɛ mo. Yɛpamakyɛw. Yɛpamakyɛw paa. Yɛsrɛ mo. Wa adwen sɛ wobɛtwe wo phone na wokɔ akɔyɛ video sei na then deɛ na Lumba yɛ sei na ɔne wei bɛnya sei na wei yɛ sei. O sɛ deɛ yɛpamakyɛw. This is not the time for that.
I'm about to come up in Israel. Said you kunu. What you grab that show me? I'm going to go away. Eti nam say busuan yi empire. Ye fa nsangu fom. Do be bia na no aka say when they yi na afi ho. Na nsuo ni di na di ensan di because enkrofo ni atra won to in the name of social media. Ye be go afu ni asase na busuan ba. That's what I'm saying that. Na kesi ye and na ye nyina ye say busuan panyi etutu ne ntoma. Omu gina ho aye bo amani anka. We'll give respect to the family. We are getting too much used to what is not our tradition and our protocols. They all can ombe I did son of TikTok. And I hear say, and I'm say when hey, and I'm say, by a banner bedgin near with some fork and some you snap told me you a jansa and nansa near see the empire bomb money say, ya baba makoya the Sabiano, one baby, ya boy we say na any man na say, ya this year see George Luto to call ya one baby. Ya pa, not Dania dear Mamunia Musuru, who got come through. Who got come through? Yeah, I never say, who a video I couldn't throw, and I did this and I did this and I was so sorry the Musa from a catcher. It's my mom warning that.
Okay.
Mama Kenya, me who are money of your friend with force of the party of Montrasi, I was a penny because I'm a fucker. And for Mamma from Mumbo audio, we are not continuing your show. Mate.
It's here for Yeguso Aye Kase, Miaminia Bema, Kofi Asare Brako, aka Abate, Monosona or your daddy Lumba, Adam for Pa, Chese, Engen chain. Abate, Emma Kwaba. Kofi, I had it. You were how nam.
Arrow. Intimate because yeah. Let's show. The champagne before no reader for
I mean, Kofi, Sawa Koyo Biana, Oni Daddy Lumba, I mean, you had a very good relationship. You guys were, you had a good relationship. What are some of the fond memories, sir? Over Kasa Wokai, if I Daddy Lumba?
Yeah, you have to make a issue. It's true.
Hey Baba, dance on be road and you're quite true. Hey Mama, hey Papa, what's the kind of me uncle? Hey Mama, oh Mama, thank you Mama, woman and I take you. Hey Mama, hey Papa, Mama, what's the kind of me uncle? We are still here, yo. We are still here, yo. We are still here, yo. They say, Hits FM. Yeah. We are still Praise the Lord.
Entertainment review. Entertainment review. Entertainment review. Entertainment review.
And once one ojo mi bakwejo Timi mpe obi abonite utati lumbe Mpe obi aboni kojo foso Intimini upredia Adimini upredia intiana Udimina muafiamsa sao And now say me ding daddy What did he mazizao Eka ukwampanka masaisa Enzo onieka unse Niponya mieshwano ye Niponya mieshwano Nase nobody shira vyasi diata mfubia To minsa Ain't minsa ido miyasima Unyaminti minsa ido mapropo imao Unyamini ni hai Minsa ido Nyaminti Minsa ido mapropo imo Unyamini ni hai Hari Samni adowe Daddy Lumba say Samni adowe Daddy Lumba say On Seda Daddy Lumba say On Seda Ojojo mina you he say yeah Cool Die so bido biare obi enyikwa Choyem Usukrana mi yo Cool Adim jombe ye biyani amna metisu Na mi chim na mi di See me ne upredenya Otomba kwa manya intiana Udina mwafiamsa sao And now say me ding daddy Wani di yaziza Ega ukwa mpanka ya sisa Enzo onieka unse Odenya mieshra sodia Mini no dodoi Mini monse wado dia tamfubia Tu minse ye Enti minse ido miyasimo Unyaminti minse ido mapropo imao Unyamini ni hai Minsa ido Nyaminti Minsa ido mapropo imo Unyamini ni hai Hari Samni adowe Daddy Lumba say Samni adowe
Nomiensa about Pound Media Samino Higher Peace 104.3 Entertainment Review no Asugusu would say Yede a Daddy Lumba and Komono Ebesi ha Bibi Ebedimu Abebiana etie for Yen fan Kamemo Yabeba Modiana Yasaba Naya Baba Bechecho. We'll be following the story as and when it develops, no. Whatever comes up, we will let you know. And Eddie Mira Hopa said, if I'm not myself, please forgive me.
Mama people
my people in Unisio. Me. Edientina, my wife was so. I'm a people in Unisio. Minimum some to run anymore. A brother me up of Frano. Ya singing, I me my house. Me too many answer. Minimum Basa Basarunina. Sanaba Bansani Wamisu. You many not what I'm is a go. I do run in me out of fear. And Tiwana did it, that's sad. When you Baba Messad, I'm out by one out, baby, anyhow. I'm over your reborn. I'm on the idea, Mamma is woe. Daddy Lumbe, my out. In Tia, Jinji, Jawusu, Nekamusa, Shapti Party, and you're ready to grow to Jaisu. Hurry, someday I'll ready. Shapti Party, and you're ready to grow to Jaisu. Huta, oh, me, and you're ready to grow to Jaisu. Hurry, someday I'll ready. Shapti Party, and you're ready to grow to Jaisu. Hurry, Mama, and you're ready to grow to Jaisu. Hurry, someday I'll ready. Mama, and you're ready to grow to Jaisu. Hurry, someday I'll ready. If it's a why is it that? Someday I'll ready. Now so kumu yatia, yamba babo mama, nenya didi chando, no chicho mama. Now so kumu yatia, yamba babo mama, nenya didi chando, no chicho mama. Hurry, someday I'll ready. If it's a way, hurry, someday I'll ready. Hurry, someday I'll ready. If it's a way, why is it that? Someday I'll ready.
Ene edwumadi nani adane kakra yene enua ba Gloria Safo ebetwetwe nkomo nanka yene no ewo scheduled interview bia nanka wose yene ne ye nanka yetwetwe nkomo ba said ya niema eni asifa adane retifo. This show will be dedicated to celebrating the legend Daddy Lumba. Yabwa honyum kakra yebebo some of the songs Daddy Lumba so abwa na yenije mremuno na yetie sanyom na yede chiche yere. It's all about celebrating a high life legend today. Gloria, what do you mean kaya mama kwa about the entertainment review so?
Me also.
Gloria nankene e wasi ene ochwetwe nkomo efa ye movie industry ho but said ene ene sifa kwa dani kakrai baby ayaba be pini mejide yesa what is our new see. I mean, how do you feel about it? I don't know if you were a lover of Daddy Lumba's songs, but how do you feel?
Wow, Michia for any panel members. It's such a sad news for, I think, the entire nation, because Daddy Lumba there, you do baby omo yedi omo ehwa hono me kakra meeting akase yeboni di first and sana yede obia aka ho bi. It's a very, very, very painful news. Yatse Sabre. It sounds growing up, no. My father is actually behind some of the highlight songs Yebo. He was a band leader, and so no penyompa ewo army mo. He's behind a lot of songs, you know. Inti obo nyompa mayiti. My father had like just we shared those times a year na almost friends, it's a room divider or whatever, I know. I cassette and kwa hono. I Ghanaian high life. To me, I grew up loving high life. Like till now, I agree to make us say, "Oh dear, who are you do?" Because it's high life and high life. That's all that I love. And see, Daddy Lumba, I've loved him. Shiana, I expressed it for him to know. I do it publicly. And just recently, I think last year, I hosted his show, his concert.
Oh, the Omuye in London, Nana.
No, well, what's the name of this place?
Bayview Village, or no?
Bayview, right.
Oh, wow.
And even this year, just a few days ago, about 4 or 5 days ago, no, I think a year, Ochina week, I had a call from DLFM while I was in Nigeria, and one of the team members, the firm, said they are going to celebrate him. I don't know which year is it they are going to celebrate. Programs lining up. The youth forum, lining up. It is really going to live. He's left a legacy, but this was going to be like the height of it all for him as Daddy Lumba, as the legend that he is. Now, I mean, almost contacting me, say, I don't know if I should say, like, to front, some of my brands almost signing me so that they partner with them to do the show. I was going to host some of the events in Sono. Just Ochina week ago, Kwana, you did some common about Daddy Lumba. So, I just called the guy. I was like, "What? Is it true? What I'm hearing is yeah, it's true." It was so sad.
Right.
I mean, it's sad to hear that. Honestly, Daddy Lumba, we hold him in high esteem, and I said, "No, be a whole tibisa," because like, so yeah, it's really sad.
Okay, Gloria, you better say any kakra word to me ede abojumede yeda si bebre pa. Nyankopon ya adoma ebnada ye besan aba wonchen na fe ye ne wa ba betwetwe nkomo titiri pa yeda si.
Right, yeda si.
Okay. Peace 104.3 no asugu so awutie. Yemra studio hanum say na afe yemra ni yembetwa ye nkomo so. Akaka Krebi na sorry Jumedi, so we have barely 17 minutes to wrap up the show today. Major of our time and neno na infidia yedi ejumano ehunto chimakakra enti yentumi anshase entem ye shase so na still yenya challenges enti no yentumi anni Jumedi no said ya na yepe enti ete for your best stress mo fan chen na fe yembra studio ha minko Councilor Lutrot nchen na yebe sorry enkomo iso na mom no yembe say I think say enkomo we abaye enkomo a yedi no ebrane bia se onyuntuni bia sebe wadi enyumto ho adwuma che a watwa sebia to ho a eya ade a yewre entumi mfi onyumtuni bia wa contributing immensely to defining and shaping the Ghanaian music space etofoma eya na mpempi nkoma ebaso na music museum music museum ye be den na archive mpanifo ye nwumo mpanifo adwuma ma ye ehimfa na nchire ma beba wo mo bekọ akọkenkan mo ho asem ana mo bekọ wakọ yenim such as a house ebe can say na omo organizing na nko ma ye a museum of that sort anka ebe documenting some of your history when it comes to Ghanaian music any enyuma ye no enyum to adwuma mu no but enyam mu ye se baby ayedui ni senya yehwe ye legends ikwa no monko na nampedu abeko nansenya dada kedi enso enya ne baby koye ene Daddy Lumba enso atofom. Let's look at really, is it high time say yet na senior shey mpanimfo na yahwe say sa music museum yi anase a monumental place bia ebetumi aboa yen ama ya preserve your music history no edumra ebia sa force anase sa kasaya e kasa na ebia se say no e wosi etumi etu ho anamo ana counselor in fa unhye san komo yase
archiving our historic memories, especially in the creative art industry, goes beyond musicians. It's answer me kai say ansana abanda dani betwemu akono information minister yedin komo no mayeti ase say UK4 ama ye kwan say ye materials e wo mo nyina fitititi movies ni sa anyama ye nyina ye mbeje ya ye nkoje ye say last go say dem zatili na ni ya na wa na we kire ye say movies da bi e pio mo nko bi wo we nyina so TV3 dan bi mu egu o mebo a secret mu na nim tete nipa e bi cry ye maybe say wo see ye mpanyifo adi ye nim ye keep yo mo nyama amuti na ye say edu omo so ombekoi bibi o hefe ni social media hwe ko TikTok nipa e de ne nyom eye nyama pa wo TikTok me how many can we know statistics Lumba edaso no kre me se ko mi page me pekuti anyoma me nya Lumba ho me pese me mu obi eti se oti awade bone ho agya na ko me nya Lumba ho me ji so bi anything you see me posting o hwe me we na constantly no Lumba nyum nam nebo so say am papa say ye benya memories be a fade out of the minds of the people em say social media clouds no keep ya my me who say Daddy Lumba our fan page me who say our pages says ya enti ye fan say some page for nyina do na ya issue to be bia ma wo but nationally we don't just need a museum for musicians and actors. There should be a place that if you want to continue researching on the life of the past of the people, we should have a place like that. Jamaica for our life really is around B Mali. Bob Marley, yes. Bob Marley, Charlie. And yet he was fought, whatever happens. But Bob Marley, Emma Crony crew. Crony Sumbia, or I go Jamaica beer, and Sumbia, sir. But your Bob Marley, I because a whole continent, maybe you fee. Ne works, high. Yeah, Cassis is here. Bob Marley, Rita Marley, a brick coin so a big portion, the banner, send about an euro minim, and either one. Place war. Yajina to me, and then about Meboa. Tama Hokran, ya Hokran, no about that. Enti nyama de to me keep it. But enkayen shishen hu ye. Ba me catch our record say. Ye wamra e wo kuro yi mu. Ana o man yi mu sa na ze mun kan no. Ye wamra ya hihye ato ho. I say protect sa nyama nyina. E wo nada. Enti aban aye na afamu de. Akayen me ka say chata as for ka som ko ewe ye bi say ability question say e be den. Minim say mu bi akọ despite museum. One akọ. Munyanko
Mako
watch mu refi ho ya wako ho
mpatwan
okay ndu nyanko ho piska na kona so hu pass one day tili pebi show na come museum ho why sigaga krabias anapo pa me refi papa yo tie me de na my ma hu e po o ye chisel rob I we di yeah me ka de si asem to say dear era okwa Osekwami despite aye won ho no I don't know whoever thought of something like that and at there obi no obi abisa say what is this for me kai pa and you want be den but ye wie ye bia no a ye cleaning ho wie ye no say ye hu say it is an enough cash cow for us for him to maintain the place because the why you see no me bisa mo say the maintenance alone will be the museum. Cars be na minim da say Jaguar first one they buy they chemi amempe first minim da said yeah the chemi na amempe and ne car here tisui the Porsche car here na say
Tesla
by first
Tesla
Debbie
Bugatti
first Bugatti na Bema. Obaka said the farm. That's where I saw it. And the history of the cars. So why? And it's a car museum. This is a personal thing for an individual. He's bearing the cost and doing everything. The government has more power, more resources to do this than any other person. But the question is, the materials no archive. What process have we laid down? Then na onya efihu. Royalties me boy. What is the first thing? Young crop for royalties. Metete se emra omodiji royalties no omodiki collection right no mra na omodiji ya jefi wonsem senyan
emra ne ye renewable within certain period
bacho
your license it's a license in so na se unko renew ya na che say more or less no won near you but the state is ready to do it for you.
Me know CCI do they have the right?
No, because they are there's all kinds of idea. Now it's a state, deliberately, has taken the power from them. What my steps to say, a first one, brah. You're doing everything right.
Brother, yes, sir.
Oh, Bema, I am a right. Please, I'm part of it, so I know how the system
when
works.
They ask you to bring your
they almost skew in their interest. They all
into the microphone.
Was skew in the interest. And yes, I am here.
So Rexoma skewed the conversation because he was the one that we spoke to.
Tilly Kasago microphone.
The same Gambro for another party, Sumra.
No, it was Rexoma and correct. We'll have no baha. And you bisano. And okay, are you saying he skewed the conversation to the interest?
Now the names are.
Oh,
are you saying
Rexoma?
You know I can't. And you Gambro for being a call radio, so can otherwise. And yet the same I promise is none of Kazafi. And it depends on the interest of the person speaking. And I need a sanity.
Asama who can ya asem kesi because are you saying you say empanimfu a ye almost na institutions animo no. Womo bana institution no asemesi na ye ebusa ho asema. They skew the conversations into their own personal interest.
They won't give you the whole facts and the whole truth.
So is that what you're going to do here today?
I'm speaking to the issues.
Yours is the issue. You're not going to skew it to anywhere?
No.
But now you're skewing.
Skewing in whose interest? In whose interest?
Only license nibio, yes or no?
There be Okano. What say yaji? Yanyi. The license is there. Come and do this and pick it. Now
so maybe
who took it away from you?
James.
So once I revoke your license, and let me say it has been taken away.
It has not been revoked. You revoke.
What has happened?
Periodically, you have to submit audited accounts.
Okay.
For the government, also, even though a private entity, the state has interest in it because it falls under the Office of Attorney General. And the powers now with the Jumani and the quasi judicial body now. And the end say Fabra, the former Auditor General, no one shall say royalties now more no more misuse. A woman says can call private people hold here, but the state has interest. Now say on fan koya license no because this idea now you renew license now. Now on fan koy na ewu na you renew no man ko jaba bin kasa abanya your license abanya your license.
So what you are saying Mr. James nia wo kan wa hai nia wo ka wo si su pia wo kan na wo kire say gamrofo e na wo mo auditors report e was wo mo de ko
na wo fan koy
na what yanhwehwemu ne ehu se bibia ekoto otea
that is it
ansa ne ye renew license na momo omfa auditors report ne nkoye enu nti ena omo license no ye renew mo na
ye two either say omo de akọ ena ye ready query omo timi ansa ye anasa omo mfa nkoye because wo de kwa maban afemu se ade na wo ka na ye nokre but wo wi mu no timi hu se questions bi wo baabi omeka che say ye hu discrepancies in the answer untimi answer ya won satisfy omo nti ye renew ni ma won and I say on fan coin e two so they are calling bibia okay na aban won hold license no dey there
Mr. Sisi ayeka say do they have the right to collect
No, because say okay, so say minimum the current status.
They don't have the right to collect. Please stop this thing.
Between yesterday and today, a lot of things can happen.
I'm telling you, go and quote
between today and yesterday, a lot of things can happen. Now who told you they are not collecting? So you know.
So now hear me. If you are telling me here that they are collecting, I know they are not collecting.
They are collecting. I'm telling
they are
you.
Doing an illegality. How do we give them right to own a museum? If they don't have respect for the government, we'll see they are collecting illegal collection. So Bani said, "Obi di nadia ma obi a illegality." How do you protect what I'm bringing? Because out here say aban agi license e fi mo hose mo renew na me fama mo mo fa nyamambra no mo fa mbaye but omo buo mo ani egu aban mra so e no mo konkrofo kogigi nkrofo nyama na enye illegality ana.
Oh, maybe the main issue is say oka say aban agi abra aban enye ye okay na unya onyoma ye because jam ba bia nkoblemu aban.
I'm repeating it. Me say
okay, James. Yeah, who them accounts na we in the submission.
Omo gigi we no e ne kwaso na enye ne kwaso.
Oh, no, that is up to them.
You are skewing. He is skewing.
Technically, it is wrong.
Thank you.
Technically,
don't
it
explain.
Is wrong.
Don't explain.
Oh yes, of course. Now, yeah, royalties now much channel or scaling free because you two sources. Your blank levy, and your royalties.
Are they still collecting blank levy from
yes.
who?
From the ports. Port of entry. And if one JJ.
So what are they collecting?
We say customs.
So what say? The blank levy was on what?
On any device you can use to record.
Example.
Yes. Photocopier.
Machine.
Yes. Phone. The SIM card, has the capacity to store information. We say hard drives.
Okay.
So the blank levy is going to them.
Yes.
Even though they don't have a license.
No, that one there it has not because that one is collected by government. Yeah. So government can monitor. But they won't go outside now. You have to be accountable to it.
So the government is giving them the blank levy that you are aware of.
Yes.
Even though the right to go and collect
royalties,
license, no omunye.
Yes.
This are buying a high. No moon to me for the sefataba. It means that you are telling me, say, the Auditor General's report say few mohobano. It doesn't include a blank levy report now. Bacho, yes, you are there. Because I buy my blank levy revenue. What must I say? Now you see ni panning funny revenue results embrayin. Sika wajiji nyinano brayin say now you soon. Now we say their medical cogene there ya blocky. But dear me I bind the brame dear miguso jia. Is it not part of the audit report? So are you sure that they are collecting that one?
Abanjia also you were three collective management organizations. Gamro, ASOC, Copy Ghana. And they are buying over a period where ended 31st July 2024 2024 ended 31st July and at the end of 31st July now abaya how much customs AJJ now we're dividing into three. Now the musicians the amount, not the literary writers at the amount. No, the phone for at the Yaba. That one, and I'm so on the demand on him some amount, X amount. Charlie, but who go out? But how much do you collect?
Please.
What I say? Video. I'm going to find the Rexoma video.
What I say?
Me pacho munya bote.
The question is, you really want to?
Eric. Please hold on. Mama, yen corner medu mo microphone. Me pacho yen tie eye Uncle Rexoma yebusa no what's happening to Gamro for wo collecting omo license no mo de ye adwuma yen tie the Uncle Rexoma kan na afa ye metoa enkomo iso.
For 7 years has not paid Gamro. 80% of radio stations in Ghana don't pay anything to Gamro. Hoteliers Association are in court with us because they don't want to pay. And your own member is going around telling people not to pay because your license has not been renewed. And Attorney General, the regulator through the Corporate Office, is asking us to do something that has nothing to do with the law, has nothing to do with logic. Said, no, hold on your license. What do you expect us to do?
All right.
First carrying fee in any distribution. The state broadcaster for 7 years has not paid Gamro. 80% of radio stations in Ghana don't pay anything to Gamro. Hoteliers Association are in court with us because they don't want to pay. And your own member is going around telling people not to pay because your license has not been renewed. And Attorney General, the regulator through the Corporate Office, is asking us to do something that has nothing to do with the law, has nothing to do with logic. Say, don't hold on your license. What do you expect us to do?
All right.
Okay, so this is what Uncle Rexoma Ekaye me pacho because Commander Uncle Rexoma edi no or say Attorney General Ebusa omo munye bibi, and that thing has nothing to do with logic and nothing to do with what they are discussing. So she's saying, what is that thing that Attorney General is asking them to do?
Wait,
right.
By that logic.
What is that something?
Hold on.
By that logic.
Thank you.
Tilly Mpacho Kasa.
Is auditing not something that has got to do with it is a kahuna say according to corrects no. Auditor General is asking them to do something that has got nothing to do with the law. Why do we still assume say auditing?
I didn't know Munko court. Say sanity I didn't know Munko court because Attorney General demanding a dear any lawful and you were seizing with lances. Now when I want to Unko court. And I didn't know say what is that thing? On them with that thing.
So you are telling us say auditing kekentina all this while
Attorney General I say the same law and a comma the same demands and a comma assault and a comma copy Ghana and a Gamru into a more checklist. Yeah, the checklist now. Yeah, A, B, C, D. So even say if you are tenureship in office, a son, NASA members in agitating on corrupt Portomano. Or because you must do the right thing because according to the law, no, or some leadership. And tenureship, one a mobile constitution, and I'm the aqua more. And the moment say duration 1 year. Attorney General expect to say after every 1 year, mobile hold the election. Okay. And checklist no. And any of them will flout to her. They can use that against you. And Attorney General interest they say for Fabi was all Munkosi Diana. Now I can say any law ni mutimi me fama. On demanding anything extra. A year part of the law. And a mon person mobile. And no say mon koye na mo license and then down. Kofabra the bra be license. Now say we say won confirm ma. It is up to you. Say adie o ye na unlawful go to court.
Okay. Yeah, now, Councillor, una kwatching komo ibaye. Inti mpacho fa shemo na wrap up yempo your time aso.
Me problems is here. Yeah, per se for your building museum and ebema memories. Na say we timi wa kame wa tafle mi e kosu sei. E won krofo yi ho a. Why na this some mandate meet ma share nsem amana ebie bibi papa mai na me de ma de ba. But my bomb. And now,
Solicitor General, one of your properties. It is being supervised by Solicitor General. And this about person was here. Won't even go say, a biancrofono, or Munye. I don't know, I know you are doing it for the state.
Yes, sir, Mr. Solicitor General on GBBL individuals.
They
are bodies. They are buying. You can't deal with a buying street. So he has set up bodies a bit magia de na brand and antimasi. It's music rights for you now. Someone I set him as said, "Oh, the bus Solicitor General for keeper." More one year between the afadiaba. And you can see and go Solicitor General. Charlie,
the men can say and go. Me say a buying person or ya or the at the end of it. When you say Saban, you're not going to say. More the term accounts are blank levy. No, men farm more. Come on, da.
See me
because members pressure of the Baba also
do it. And two person. It's me say. Let's just say abayanga say can asem no. Oji blank levy di mamu edi. Monye di say monye.
Anya precondition. Say your preconditioner. Because aban use law no. Once any part of the law no.
Yeah, me. Let's focus on what we are talking about.
It's part of it because they have the rights to keep our things for us. So the museum what Muna Sankrofo e dia mo no timi bisa say I bind the blank levy in mama. Not just say and command microphone this say a auditors report say na say yentro because say auditors report e ba ye nyina ye adwuma oba me ho a sika ye IGF sika bind ma yen sika donors de bre yen sika yankasa ye bibia ye ton ya ye de to ye no ye auditors report annually e dia ma ye de ni nyina ka ho enti se momo koje blank levy no na bind for de bre mo e come account me bo account you say ye auditors report blank levy ni ka ho enti se ban se na se ye ka say mo ye illegality wo se mo gusu jeje mo kusu correct e drink of so num o mutua aban so eye illegality ono so e the blank levy fee no e bre mo je ni nyina aboso. Will you ever go for your license? Then I think that it is not useful to go for the license because without the license you are practicing. So what is the essence of the license?
Say disbursement of the blank levy no, if it is not part of the law you can't use it to say deny any license. So now the amount of demanding auditors report and say okon law no what say the administration, you know, they have between 10% to 30%.
Okay, James.
Scan on bet me afa add for administrative work, which means scan now bind the buy, you know. Where you be the your administrative work. Government needs to know how you spend that money. And at the or the brown house what this best no what this best my wine they need to know.
And I'm saying say one farm man now so all ma we sika still na say abanti na mutima ya mo da
oh tell me I make say aban e dey nice for me and condition and cause I know man ka koso da
okay James
because that is what you want you obenya sika and you hand why then
come why you den enti ye mo kase yam pick baby ni enko baby tumi wura ho a uko tie dan bi mo kama ya kodi o tise na despite medium wo wura ho no na wa choose I want the late George Lutrot music now te ho no etu akakra bi in the museum na nyum na tie na wo su abrabo enye and 10 minutes it means that if we are building a museum, we are building an archive that can make money so that the royalties now you just play music on radio on this thing. So it should be something that will make business. But those who can do it at the moment are not solid on the grounds. So and you say individuals. No, be a building the archives. Daddy Lumba, yanyan TSA. Waka nchire gu ada de begum su me stress abusuafo emmo mo nan bo mo so na ne fie ba ko o mu no omu bubu fancy onu ani personal museum bi sa otuma se na se ya ko no tua 20 Ghana 5 minutes bia no akotie ni nyum na we pia ba enu be boa se ne car wa driving ne ntade a wa hye because it's a whole Lumba life no hye no Lumba ne dressing necessary o me share ne akene life chronicle no ma wow ya check akra ni Lumba no ni dressing is sa ko see last minute ya e start your track suit so sha any hoodie o sha be another last end of the life no so say we kra ni ntade enye say ko chama na busuafo mu ntie me bufu kra nya hwe ni ntade wa hyehyɛ nyina no ye per showcase video gum that Lumba 1967 to 1965 clothing line on the music place play to yeah if the government cannot do it because the people who government are giving them right to build these things are not strong enough, then their family should do their personal thing. And I tell them, if despite automobile is running by an individual, it is possible for anybody to do what they are doing here. Because what despite have done, one human being, so in the collection of the cars or no driving here. What was here? And the interest of cars now are driving or the aba ama yeko tuesika de koshe ye ni musa twenia hwe ade bakwa despite umubu ho no e shock me say dana ye open no auto band live instrument a ebebo ho are you aware say band na ye bo ho no ye ja ama na ka museum no what must say band e shock me o say band auto speakers ni yama ye de bo enti amisi na we ebebo si there bi da ye bia no nyama ye ka say yento guitar drums sticks or their can museum no and to show despite automobile no or cars me boy but look at what he just did. He just veered into our place. What stops us say me na me nyumtunia dana ye bia museum na no men so me then me come on you stage so you get what I'm saying. You can expand the memory of the man, but in Crawford say aband their shop once no why you high and I send the council no come out correct say the so mo year and send aband boa no omo but according to opinion here come hu aband gusu here illegality or the sikane ma won they will never do what they are supposed to do.
Okay,
and they archiving people's memories in this place aton so forever.
Yaw meba ohanu we busa your time asunti ya mpacho.
Okay, first of all because aban ye illegality because enim ranim na utia ye illegality. Oh, blank level. Enim ranim say omuntimi mfa scanner ma gamro ni asok ne.
My point is mremu say you know my argument is mremu say omo account for the omo gina na.
Well, I think saying there's some more account. So
if they are not accounting for, why are you still giving them? That's my legal reality.
No, I think maybe for the blank level, I'm more accounting for no.
No, but they are not. They
are more collecting.
They are not. They are not. So don't speak for them, please.
I'm not speaking for them.
I'm buying illegality.
How the money is spent, you know.
Yeah, me patch out so let's Councillor, or final words and work a good microphone into there. Yeah, me patch out. Count. Okay.
Okay. So I think sir in terms of museum usually say check most of the big stars I we are sima Oko Bob Marley, Michael Jackson. Personally no more now or more personal museums or my a generative sika. Emo mabusuan foko Jamaica see abet Michael Gong Studios akọ Michael Jackson instruments ne certain things are mojiska akra they establish that fact. In terms of museum creation I think say the best organization bet me a museum Musica when it comes to music. In fact Musica the association of all Ghanaian musicians on my register. So kwa America you very big the Grammy Museum. More museum Grammy members contribute certain instruments and attires or more nice museum in Crawford Jiska or room. And I believe Musica bit may replicate that same thing because Musica in a position some bit my share members and say ye be a museum since I am member there for the back buy account near funding display na endane internally generated funds even put Emma Musica because ye kasi ye train aban de na ne how those aban main aim is to create an enabling environment. Say ye players no say ye play ye cars ye na de bia ye twan ban den de enko enim da. Nti I think say we a call to Musica led by Uncle Bessas Simons as is leading Musica no. I think say the election we on a president ya jiatum before next election no obetimi start initiative say obetimi protect the Ghanaian sound because me kra me nka say me young sir din say menya information bia like if I say the 80s need the 70s because say even po ye say ye interpolate enyom kra it is very hard to get the information to say why na bow we why na yes say why na yes sir but Yebekaya I think some years back Rocky Dawuni interpolation of Alhaji K from Pong to the extent say ebe mu say ampa no na to you but na enya na no woni right no ti etimi nya omo word omo no yebetimi yokwa wa search no ehu master owner backing vocalist lead singer one ebo instrument to ebebo ama ye hudi ye culture no or your music no very tightly because I know now have high life because ye ntimi keep records no ntina young ones no muntimi emba no munra high life nim nti yes ye timi start to see yes sir ye be even lose current music in your man in recent form no nti with this no be that sa call the because I think last two Rapole and last Rapole sir initiative no me could be it was very beautiful to watch but in fact meet here nyumbia unreleased ye especially no Kenata o nyumbi it give you a sense of pride until I feel say it me sir and I say ebusiano that lumba ebusiano because that lumba ye legend institution so much to be taken into consideration in case ye ni we na almost set up something like this and you bit me a celebrating for the rest of his life.
All right, Tilly.
Yeah, well, Ghana ha, and I say an artist who has died so many years like Bob Marley, the estate has been managed so well that when you're the Grammy, the first Grammy with, I think so you're the first Grammy with nomination with Numa Wizkid projects. No, yeah, no. I'm not saying I will feature Sakwa Dear Stoneboy and Co. On the project. So I think we can't even limit the conversation to just even museum pay. But if we want to talk about the legacy after his death, it has to be on the family. Because Ghana Hana Yawano, I don't see anybody who is, any institution who is proactively wanting to do something for the creative side. Into Ebusiano, now they have to think, say, okay, they have to decide, that okay, how do we preserve in future, in the next 60 years, how do we make sure that how are we going to establish museums to preserve? Because I don't think anybody else knows the story and the life of Daddy Lumba than Nebusia for they will be the best people to document his story, tell us his story, and let us know the journey from A to Z. And you know, Sebi, at this point, in this moment, the early days yet, they share that form, but once all of it dies down and they want to think about the life after that, the Lumba's living now, I think there's more that they can do with the icon. Or there's so much more they can do. Or person beside any of us here in Ghana, crowd share the Bob Marley, they can emulate it. There are a templates out there enough that they can use for move. Just say there's so much they can do. It doesn't even have to be limited to museums. So much they can do. So they should tap into it. But now I know some as why Shepanti one more shedding.
Okay, JB.
Yeah, musicians all Ghana and obi any hoye adwuma aban adwuma omoye na omo ankasa adwuma na omoye. Wasede so be publicist. Will be keeping information. Every information that needs to be put out there, it has to come from your camp. Your dear freelancers, any radio station, any TV, ever can't find. But when people go out there, that's all more share information about you. There has to be an information at a free world camp. Make case is to say, I buy never building museum. Daddy Lumba. They can ask the family or the estate. Be free Daddy Lumba how about say they kai Daddy Lumba biano say Daddy Lumba estate and it yes no I buy name yes no. When you go outside Michael Jackson, all those people, anything in his likeness I'll be used to a movie would be biano yes a free the person who is in charge of the estate no more permission to say the papa despite on one at the end why so buy baby be fine. But said they be an expecting a buying say a buying in keep information regarding war career. So just imagine how many artists and as musicians and as entertainers and what Ghana what should I publicist watch everything about them. Nancy and I be from Obrafo Uti Pupu Obidi. I listened to it back in 06. Mr. Shah the end were online. It is nowhere to be found. And this is up to you. Oh, as an artist, and all the things you have done. Now, after you are gone, now estate, whoever is in charge, with your family, they do whatever they have to do. Now, ama wo legacy, akaho. Abain beti nyabwa, but enya abain ni right. Esa omo never be keep memories and as on be building museum for these people. And my brother mentioned something about say musica, right? Omunye museum. It's who museum now. Abeje man for what do you call it? Works. Now they are told okay. Distribution of even royalties in Ghana no ekwaseng. It is a what the works now. Ghana distribution. How is it going to go? And you maybe a great idea, but the award that send the channel. So on the channel. The award that send the channel. Ain't no radio. Yeah. What would do? Wonders. Untimi fa will be say every show I go to record it. We have Michael Jordan, The Last Dance, or no recording the whole career and put it out there making a lot of money on Netflix. It's who your artists are up to you. You have to do that. When you are done, Nasa Ubo Juma yet said the other papa that Lumba boy Jumana. Ne mabedi di home for the rest of their lives. And ya abine Juma. But that's it.
Okay, James, the final
one. I'm say when you know also because you legacy say a business opportunity. Yeah. And the money a basa. On say you say business and they say the time actively no music, shows, ton CDs, stream no and no. But sometimes the stories behind particular song, the stories behind particular genre, inspiration to be. Here, despite Auto Museum here, ebia your particular model be crana, ebia Toyota model be a Toyota crown be. And now say so the country is growing. You up and coming designers, but over here no be as specializing in auto design or share for inspiration. Cause now make I say some time ago, be a ridiculous apostle. Kwajosa for say why ye car be na bed the anante. Nye ka say nyina no for commercial purpose. You work concept design, concept cars. Into ukosha utimu say there be say the case is way make use the tail no kwano to conceptualize my next model. And to betimi akwa ko tie lumba nyom na wo tie the story behind it. Almost a be inspire to do something better. Because obi nyini baaye no obatu limba say obonyum to won say bibia was rosy but woko na kokofwe the journey of Lumba as a musician a choir of fast who record the first track no near me say my lucky me fortunate pa sana tie the opportunity na manya no say me taking it serious na mesre say school like Winneba, they do music. They have intellectuals. They know they have the capacity to do research. Once they are teaching music, some of these things in our institutions, can be interested. Because a project, sometimes you as an individual, ebia, oko UNICEF for support of some of these things, but institutions uwenya. But with that said, purely private. Private. You can do it for yourself. Setting up a music museum for Lumba is not going to be too difficult for the family to do. They say, we free me. Ni fie no, ebusiafo na ebechafa. Mesre say nyame adom na bibia tofomo a. Omo betime yi 2 rooms bi. Na ya ewo fie honom. Oh, anya den. When they money we na your time. So who the value of it? Who the value of it?
No, I understand, but then
who say single room no some they rent here. Say na menya. But ye dey say we ya afiba so no. Na ye nya something substantial.
Matthias say but amount for refugee every day no.
Oh, there be say men can say here.
Omba bejiska.
Na wo twam kra twa. Say wo ye ni ya dwelu mba fie kra betu eska.
Wo dan ni nyano fanya museum wo bia nta ho.
O da sound ntina e bia na ni bubuo ni nyina na akwa ha adwene.
Enye hwe mo nya.
So ja say ntina me say wo de yenyi wo de despite nko.
Despite
nko. And Lumba abusiafo no nko.
No, do you know what the place was?
So twam nyina they should na yefa estate no emba obi no manage dance. Oh, do you say you need Ghana hanum you need nipa on betima manage estate amana I generate scanner because that's part the area and you want one manage
that's what you say
so so what you so want you do you say nyame fa say ama o say that's part that ni nsabe nkuzo a does it mean say museum ne begu ana no until some yes you chance ne
and the first music no the way they were try to
say you na
Councilor Passion Mani we ya sorry so and then the final words wunya
so what you say they started the journey almost together na champon enim the backstory so they can contact him wa san your many even Uncle Job in secondary school how he started as a chorister and no who can inspire somebody say maybe I'm a Pentecost ni me a chorister that doesn't mean say better I saw them anko and atonyo. When we get some of this information, it can inspire us to do greater things than what our forebearers have done.
Okay, Madam, I say 25 minutes after 4, Peace 104.3 Entertainment Review. Yeah, sorry, and Edume so na yama etiefoni na mamin. Ya bestre senyankopon mayeni na akuma. And let us endure. We've lost a great legend with the lifespan Daddy Lumba live is 60 years with 33 studio albums and the 34th one Enanka Ebasuya Fofian Tuate. I mean, Daddy Lumba has given us some of the biggest and greatest songs. And then my bar you mate. Mame Mosa Nyumwe, Namin Kaimo, Yenije Mrimunsono, na Daddy Lumba, o Maya Nyompa. Sorry, so in 1989, Daddy Lumba again debuted album Yayira wa Kwentum and no de Baye in the year 1989. His debut album with Nane Champon. In 1990, Obiate Mesobo. Sikasem was in 1991. Samukai Playboy, and it's Obaso 1992. Bibri Joe 1993. Odofo Fro, and it's Oba 1994. In the year 1995, Daddy Lumba Eddie Mesum Jesus Ebaye Osana Wade a year Sese was say and also by recent releases in 2003 a Bubra Ahim Fuchinie Ebidibiachi was in 2004, 2007 a agenda. Hey, I see. Not just agenda, credit the Lumba by 2007, Muno de by 2008. One of my personal favorites, Sika, and our de by our Repaye Nibre in 2009, Koshipo, and also about 2011, Awaswo, and also Bedu 2014, and Coding in 2016. Sese was say was actually in the year 1995 and whatever. So there's so much to be celebrated. There's so much to talk about when it comes to Daddy Lumba. Nijidi ye passe emrepemono. Ninano ye be. Yaminda me production team I say Israel, Peter Square, Clinton. Salamat, Pencil. Woman Mubu, my mammy did you make a bravo? We are MCO, we are MCO, we are chef. Say, Randy Password and buy a chef. We are Meto, we are Metio, we are driver, we are driver, we are lawyer. Say, Randy Password and buy a chef. Today is actually a very sad day for all Ghanaians, but yebene nyankopon say ye won kwan die ene ma papa Daddy Lumba etumi aye no ni nina no yebebo hu dero ama wo manfo no nina atibi. This is one of my favorite songs from Daddy Lumba. Mefa we enja eye etie for kwan na me sorry so Oni no nim ni odi yo binto na kokombre ko kwaje Ebiano de wu chainwa Aba Ade wo nim ni emaipo Besi wani jemre mu kwa na Daddy Lumba wo hobi wa wo ho miemu na mra na wudi awewo no na Daddy Lumba wo ho Emra na wo pese wo twa wani hwa wabrabo mu nsem na wo dwen abrabo ho no na Daddy Lumba wo ho. So today we celebrate a legend. All we can say if that his legacy still lives. Meeting the MCI, boy, Madam Wasibe say, Nemonimi Asia Entertainment Review. So 30 minutes after 4. And then the 26th of July. Kita was Sabosovina, Cat 9, May 9, and Nunum Penacha say, Dibosovino, and also Aqua Guanesa. It's here for your better Masiago Ponya Duma. Tuesday, your best sign Asia Wahamidi, the MCI, about my cramat. I didn't cheer more.